In this video, we are going to be covering BTC, BCH, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, XMR, Monero, and XTZ Tezos. What is going on, everybody? Man, I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. It is about to come to the close, and next week is going to be fire. I don't know if you are on track like I am, but this weekend with this Bitcoin surge has been fantastic. We've got a little bit lackluster on the altcoins, but hey, Bitcoin hits another new all-time high, just a smidge below that 50,000. And we are tracking that right now to see if we can get above that 50K today. But besides that, today we are going to talk about the top 5 cryptos to be tracking this week. One of them being Bitcoin, and then 4 of them being some altcoins. So stick around till the very end. I am winning, and so are you. Don't forget to visit the I Am Winning store at iamwinningstore.com and get your hat, shirt, or coffee mug. Here we go. The top 5 cryptos to watch out for this week are BTC, BCH, EOS, XMR, XTZ. Bitcoin is facing resistance near the $50,000 mark, but if the psychological barrier is crossed, a major breakout could occur in select altcoins. Demand and supply metrics determine the price of an asset, and data from Glassnode, an on-chain firm, shows that Bitcoin's liquid supply has been decreasing since June of 2020, and that signals that traders owning Bitcoin are selling their holdings or are not selling their holdings. While the supply is shrinking, demand has been going up in the past few months as an increasing number of institutional investors have been buying Bitcoin. Bloomberg recently reported that Morgan Stanley investment management subsidiary Counterpoint Global is exploring whether the cryptocurrency would be a suitable option for its investors. According to Morgan Stanley's website, Counterpoint Global chooses to invest in assets whose market value can increase significantly for underlying fundamental reasons. This suggests that the bank believes Bitcoin may be undervalued compared to its fundamentals. JP Morgan Chase also hinted that it might eventually introduce Bitcoin services. JP Morgan's co-president, Daniel Pinto, believes that if investors and asset managers start using Bitcoin, the bank will have to be involved. Pinto, however, said that the current demand was not strong enough, but conceded it may grow in the future. Even though Bitcoin has risen sharply in the past few months, its dominance has fallen from 69.71% on January 4th to 60.9% currently, and this shows that altcoins have outperformed Bitcoin in the past few weeks. With an eye on altcoins, let's study the chart of the top 5 cryptocurrencies that may trend in these next few days. BTC USD. So Bitcoin broke over 41,959 resistance on February 8th with a strong up move. But since then, the momentum has weakened. Although the price has been nudging higher, the leading cryptocurrency is facing profit booking at intermittent levels. If the price turns down from the current levels and slips below the $46,000, the correction could deepen to the strong support of $41,959. If the BTC USD pair rebounds off of the support, it will suggest that the bulls continue to accumulate on dips, which is a sign that the uptrend is still intact. And right now, if you're talking to any of your friends out there, if you're in crypto, if you're new, you may not be having too many friends involved yet, but if you're in it and you're talking to your friends, everyone that I talk to, like all the groups I'm a part of in Telegram, Facebook, and so on, everyone is stoked every time it dips down to like 45, 46. All of them are buying more. So obviously, my friends, they have some money, but it's not like institutional money. It's not, hundreds of millions of dollars. But still, if you get enough of these average Joes like us putting more money in, and it tends to go up with the hype. The bulls will then try to dive the price above the psychological barrier of 50,000 and resume the uptrend with the next target objective of 60,974. On the other hand, if the bears sink the price below the 20-day exponential moving average of 41,349, the pair may drop to the 50-day simple moving average of $36,070. And this is an important support to watch out for because the price has not dipped below the 50-day EMA since October 9th. A break below this could indicate a possible change in trend. The next support on the downside is much lower at 28,850. That would be a significant correction. But let's take a look at the daily chart here. Okay, so as you can see here on the daily chart, the price has been climbing. As of today, it did hit a new all-time high, which is really exciting, over 49,000. The RSI is currently in overbought. The moving average is trending up, and also the 50 moving average is trending up. So everything is looking really positive. As you can see, it had this rocket ship day, and then it's kind of just been chilling on the upside, but it is having new higher highs and new higher lows. So the trend is definitely going in the uptrend direction. The 4-hour chart shows the pair has formed a rising wedge pattern that will complete on a breakdown and close below the support line. If that happens, the pair may drop to $43,720 and then to $41,959. On the contrary to this assumption, if the price turns up from the current levels or the 20 EMA and rises above the wedge, it will invalidate the bearish setup. A breakout above 50,000 could attract short covering from the aggressive bears and may result in a quick move up to $55,000. So let's look at the 4-hour chart. Okay, cool. So in this chart, you can see here resistance line for the rising wedge pattern, support line for the rising wedge pattern. Right here, you have the 20-day EMA, and you also have over here the red one, the 50-day moving average. So right now, the price ran up and tapped this here. It came back down, creating a new higher low. It went up again, creating a new higher high. It came down, creating a new higher low, and it came up and tapped this again. Now it is starting to trap price in this wedge like they're talking about. So what we watch out for in these market scenarios is if the price climbs above the resistance or the resistance line, closes above it, then we could look for a continuation. If this comes down and closes below the support line and then drops more, you could look for a drop all the way to the moving average. And then as they're saying, if it drops below there, then we're looking at a real significant pullback of about $41,959. Bitcoin Cash, BCH, broke above $539 resistance on February 12th, and this attracted buying from the bulls. The altcoin picked up momentum and soared above $631 resistance on February 13th. The long wick on today's candlestick suggests short-term traders may be booking profits after the recent run-up. The BCH USD pair may now correct to $631, and if the bulls can flip this level into support, it will indicate buying on every minor dip. If the bulls can push the price above $730, the uptrend could reach $900. Both moving averages and sloping up. Both moving averages are sloping up, and relative strength index is in the overbought zone, suggesting advantage to the bulls. Contrary to this assumption, if the price dips and sustains below $631, the correction could deepen all the way to $539. Okay, so here you can see the daily chart, and the price ran up to 631, and then it came back down and did its correction, creating a new higher low, though, which is good news for the market structure. It did dip below the 50 moving average, but then it took off on a rocket ship here. As you can see, what they're talking about, this long wick on this candlestick here, the thicker part is the body and the thin part is the wick. It ran up and then it came down a little bit, showing a little bit of sell-off for the traders who took a buy position down here, ran it up, and then they're taking profits up at this level. The 4-hour chart shows the bears are defending the $720 resistance, and the bulls are buying on dips to the $650 range. If the buyers can propel the price to $730, the uptrend could resume. On the other hand, if the price again turns down from $720, the bears will try to pull the price down to $631. If this support cracks, the decline could extend to the 20 moving average and then the 50 simple moving average. Here's the 4-hour chart. As you can see here, just recently, the price took off. It came up here and kind of exhausted out a little bit, and it came back down for a little correction. And it is currently on the way up again. The 20 is moving up, and the 50 is moving up, and the RSI is all in positive territory. So the signs right now are looking very strong for Bitcoin Cash. EOS broke out of the long basing formation and started a new uptrend when it soared above the $3.95 overhead resistance on February 9th. The altcoin picked up momentum and the bulls pushed the price above $5.48 resistance on February 13th. However, the failure to sustain the price above $5.48 may have attracted profit booking from the short-term traders. This has started a correction that could extend to the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level at $4.50. If the price rebounds off of this level, the bulls will again try to push and sustain the price above $5.48 to $5.61 overhead resistance. Contrary to this assumption, if the bears sink the price below $4.50, the EOS USD pair could drop to $3.95. Such a deep correction will suggest the momentum has weakened, and the pair could then consolidate in a wide range between $3.95 and $5.61 for a few days. So here's your daily chart for EOS. And as you can see, it's been consistent on its way up here. It did have a pullback to the 0.236 Fibonacci, and then it actually started buying back up because you can see the wick down here. However, if this does hit the resistance line again, it could suggest a retracement all the way to here, which is the 38% level of the Fibonacci, and then we could see a continuation. However, if this just rebounds now with the RSI where it is, with the moving averages where it is, if it just turns back around, breaks through this resistance level here and continues on its uptrend, that is what we're looking for. The 4-hour chart shows that the bulls have purchased the dip to the 20 EMA. If the pair sustains the rebound, the bulls will again try to push the price above $5.61. If they succeed, the uptrend could resume. The next target objective on the upside is $6. And if this level is also scaled, the uptrend could continue all the way to $7.50. On the other hand, a break below the 20 moving average could extend the correction all the way to the 50 simple moving average. All right, so here is the 4-hour chart. And as you can see, it last time it hit the 20 moving average, it did a nice rebound off of the moving average. It came up and got itself, because what happens is price cannot get too far away from the moving averages without coming back to it. So it has now come back to it. And if this is a sign of what happened last time, and we got the moving averages are moving up, both of them. RSI, however, is a little bit low, and maybe this is starting to peak off a little bit. So we need to look out for if this can regain some momentum from all the people that were booking profits up here, sold off. Let's hope that they were buying back here, and then we could push this price above. If not, it may come back down to this support level and start ranging in this area here. So keep an eye on the 4-hour chart for this one here. XMR Monero broke above the $190 resistance on February 12th and resumed the uptrend. The 20-day EMA of 174 has turned up, and the RSI has moved into overbought territory, which suggests that bulls are in command. The bears are currently defending the psychological level of $250. The first support on the downside is the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement, which is $213.61. If the price rebounds off of this level, it will suggest that the traders are viewing the dips as a buying opportunity. A break above the $254.45 will open the doors for a rally to $300, where the bears may again mount a stiff resistance. Contrary to this assumption, if the bears sink the price below $213.61, the correction may deepen to $190. Such a deep fall may delay the start of the next leg of the uptrend. Let's take a look at the chart. Okay, so here you have Monero's daily trend here. So you can see that basically all of last week, it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. It had this little retracement here, potentially coming back to the 38% level. But right now, the candlestick is showing a nice long wick, meaning that the bulls are back in action trying to buy that dip back up. So let's see if they can continue this and break it above that 250 level right there. The RSI is in the positive territory. The moving average is on a rocket ship trajectory. And even the 50 moving average was flat, but it's starting to make its uptrend as well. The 4-hour chart shows the bears are defending the $240 level to $254.45 resistance zone, but the positive sign is that the bulls have not given up much ground. If the price rises from the current level or rebounds off the 20 EMA, it will signal strength. If the bears can push the price above the overhead resistance, a rally to 268 and then $300 is likely. This bullish view will invalidate if the XMR USD pair dips and closes below the 20 EMA. So let's take a look at the chart. All right, so what they're saying right now is the price looks like it'll continue strong on the upward trajectory, because if you look at the moving averages, they are on their way up. RSI is just about into that overbought territory with positive momentum. You got a green candle here. And what they're saying is it could either come to the 20 moving average or it could continue its uptrend here. So let's take a look and see what happens here over the next couple of days. And definitely, I mean, it's looking like it's creating a nice little support level here. They tried to sell it off here, and the buyers were not having it, so it pushed it back up there. So looking like a positive momentum continuing for Monero here. XTZ USD, Tezos XTZ broke above the previous all-time high of $4.49 on February 12th and has made a new high of $5.64 today. Whenever an asset hits a new high, it indicates the bulls are in control. Hey, by the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these analysis coming over the next couple of weeks, so you can continue to grow your portfolio of coin in the positive direction. We've been on so many coins early and rode up on these amazing bull runs. So make sure you subscribe down below so you do not get left behind on these amazing runs. Another thing that usually happens when a major resistance is broken is that the price turns down and retests the breakout level. In this case, the price could dip to the breakout level of $4.49. If the price rebounds off of this level, it will suggest that traders are buying on the dips and have flipped the previous resistance to support. The bulls will then attempt to resume the uptrend by pushing the price above $5.64. If they succeed, the XTZ USD pair could rally to $7.14. This bearish view will invalidate if the pair breaks and sustains below $4.49. All right, so here's the daily chart. As you can see, the moving averages are in a major up move. I mean, this is straight to the sky right here, which is really exciting. RSI is also in the positive territory. It did break above that $4.49 resistance level, came down and tapped it, break and retest, and then continued up. So this is looking very positive. The only thing we have to look out for is if it come down and retest this again before it shoots up to the $7 mark here. So looking very positive for Tezos. The 4-hour chart shows that the bulls could not sustain the price above $5.40, which may have attracted profit booking from short-term traders. The bulls are currently attempting to defend the 20 EMA. If the price rebounds off of this support, it will signal strength. A break above the $5.64 level may resume the up move. On the other hand, if the price breaks below the 20 EMA and the $4.49 support, the correction could deepen to the 50 SMA. And the views and opinions expressed here are solely that of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of Cointelegraph or this channel. Every investment and trading move involves risk. You should conduct your own research while making a decision. Let's take a look at the chart. All right, so here you have the 4-hour chart, and on these moves here, the moving averages are starting to flatten out on the 20, and it is actually acting as a support here. It could bounce off, could rebound. The RSI on the 4 hours a little bit low. So we need to see if we can get some momentum building here over the next couple of hours, see if we can get a positive green candle here finishing out. And then we watch it rocket ship up to that $7 mark. Catching it from $5.50 to the $7 mark is quite a major move. So I hope you guys are involved in that when it starts to break out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. That was the top 5 cryptocurrencies to watch this week. Have a wonderful week. Stay bullish. I am winning. So are you. Don't forget to go get your hat and your t-shirt at iamwinningstore.com, www.iamwinningstore.com. See you guys later.